Hey everyone, and welcome back to Kingdoms of Amalur Boob Quest.
Hey, come on, help those soldiers.
Working on it. I'm using all of my firepower. Literally.
Oh,
I have a lot of mana.
There's.
It's okay, I exploded the ladder.
Yep, no, I see that.
But if you notice, the,
I still wish you could pour tar.
Alright,
Don't fall off.
I can't.
Oh,
you can't fall in this game.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
But hey, you're actually quite far from the inner battlements.
I am?
Well, you can actually see that this is the courtyard.
Oh yeah, we're a ways away. You know, if I were, like, trying to defend this fortress, I would just have loads of people fortified up here just launching crap down below. 'Cause look at them.
They're boxed in.
Yeah, all you need is, like, a couple of boulders rolling around. Heck, actually...
Look down at the people.
Yeah, they're just, like, moseying around, milling about. A couple of them are shooting arrows.
Are they even three-dimensional? They almost look 2D.
Yeah, they're three-dimensional, but if you notice, they're not attached to the ground.
Yeah, I noticed.
They're actually, like, slowly sliding back and forth. Oh, you know what? They're 2D images.
Ha! I knew it.
They are 2D images. Let's see, I thought for a second they were moving their heads, but no, they're just 2D images. They're not attached to their own shadows. And if you notice, they're just kind of sliding around, not connected to the ground. This is freaky.
And
but
no
yeah,
one's holding those banners.
as I was saying, like, see that statue over there? I bet if you just, like, had enough people chip out the back and push it over, you could just crush everyone.
Really, they should just have archers everywhere.
Yep, pretty much. This is the most mismanaged fortress assault I have ever seen.
Or they should have set traps throughout that field.
Also true. Alright, new weapon, Solstice. And it does more damage. I'm not even gonna bother with it.
Don't want to get cursed.
Yeah, but I'm not even bothering with the
I think it's open, and
No.
it's half
It's stuck in the
secured
wall.
in the wall.
Hey, level designers. That shit ain't cool. That's stupid.
Can things actually shift?
Not in this game. This game doesn't have a physics engine, really. Like, some of the
I'm
enemies
just wondering how something like that could be missed.
Some of the enemies will ragdoll in, like, these parts. If you notice, the parts don't actually land on the ground. They just fade away as they fall. Meaning that this game has a rudimentary, like, physics setup at best. So, take if it were, like, Half-Life. If I so much as bumped into that chest that was stuck in the wall, it would probably have rocketed skyward or something ridiculous like that.
Like that one time when you were trying to kill me in Gmod, and I ended up flying into the air as a bicycle when I switched.
Yep. That was priceless. But yeah, so if a game doesn't have a physics engine, there is ragdoll physics, yes, on the guys, but the props can easily get stuck in everything because
Ooh, there's a fire.
they have pathing, but they're not designed to have conflicting pathing in the slightest.
Oh wow.
Oh,
There's
apparently this
even
is an
more army
anti-magic
that hasn't
sphere.
even come in through the gates.
Yep. But, like, you know what would even be more effective than, like, traps and stuff? Just having, like, a group of people just rolling shit down this hill into that. Because if you had a boulder, or, like, just some of the masonry, just up there, and you got it rolling. Kersmash. Kersmash, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, you could totally Helm's Deep this. Oh. Is that witchy?
Let's see.
Hey, she's actually showing facial emotion.
Oh! Ta-da! Oh no, you got distracted! Ah, is he calling
Fortorn!
Balor?
Yeah.
Balor? Tom. Tom.
What?
This is huge! Ah! Has an eye that you lift the lid to fire lasers with? So do you see how he's literally holding the eyelid with a rope?
I wasn't really paying attention. I was too busy looking at the triple chin.
Now that just looks like a morbidly obese version of the Angel of Death from Hellboy 2.
Oh, he's on top. He's
Oh,
probably
but
gonna shoot at me.
What? And
Oh, you know what?
Oh God! Almost annihilated you. You're gonna need to
fact.
dodge past that.
Yeah, or shield. I might be able to shield block it.
Shield. Whoa! Does it have like a Venus flytrap back? It's like empty.
Maybe.
You'll have to wait for him to turn around again. See those ridges?
Hold on.
It's like a gaping hole back there. Oh, he seems distracted with something else. You see? Look, it's a hole.
Hold on, I will shift my camera so it's a little bit more obvious. The problem is I'm fighting an enemy that can actually hurt me.
Yeah, just focus. You'll have your opportunity later.
Oh yeah, he does. That's freaky.
So it is a slug monster with...
Oh, here we go.
Whoa.
He's gonna do it again. And... dodge. Wow, yeah, there's... It's not easy dodging that.
When you see him starting to glare down, can't you just skirt to the side?
I did. Remember how I've complained about this game? That, like, even if you've dodged, the enemy will just auto-acquire on you after you've changed your new position?
Yeah.
So, I think that this is one of those cases, and that blocking is, like, the only thing I could do in this
Did you
scenario.
try to block?
I was trying to dodge first. You do realize you only ever got the chance.
This is our chance, before they can regain control of the creature. Ah!
Sparta moment? Or wait, no, not quite a Sparta
Awesome moment.
Opens the eye,
Guide my hand.
and...
For the fear!
Oh no! An arrow?
God, the blood in this game is terrible.
No more.
Really?
This ends here.
What?
Well then,
I don't think that was the intended target.
she
but-
freaking missed. Or she got it through the brain.
Well, what she did was she got the Niskar
Dude
that was
behind it.
controlling.
Ooh, I could loot this guy. Gold spike. I don't even know what kind of weapon that is. Train.
What about her?
She's just flat out gone. No, that's not her. Yeah, no, she's just gonzo.
Hey.
And then this thing is just
Is he starting
suddenly
to actually...
over there.
Is he just starting to trample them? Hopefully.
Yep, pretty much.
Except what does that mean for the city?
I mean, I think at this point we're just on cleanup duty because the battle's won. You know, there's a great big old monster outside, but who cares?
Yeah, I suppose there wouldn't be a body left since she was incinerated by that laser.
Actually, my bet is we have to somehow...
You're still alive! You've got to destroy Baelor before it tears this place apart. I know, child. Everything seemed still in that moment when she struck the Baelor. At least she died how she wanted to. But her sacrifice won't mean anything unless you do something to stop that beast.
Yep, cleanup duty, and then go find Spear, and then go stab that thing. Hopefully, it would be really cool if we got to, like... Oh no, this game wouldn't have it, but it would be really cool if we could,
Your life mocks Tirnock? What?
Turnok could be their, like, crazy god.
Hmm.
Oh, right. They're shooting at us.
Hmm. At least they didn't seem to be before you actually ascended the stairs. Whoa!
I like the greatsword because you're not even using it as a greatsword. It's just a gigantic bladed baseball bat. But it would be really cool, even though they wouldn't do it in this game, if, like, you get the spear and then hop in its back and, like, climb up and stuff.
You mean the beast?
Yeah, like on the inside or something, because it's got that giant hole in it. Like, wouldn't that be complete nuts?
What that hole is in its back?
I don't know. Frequent flyer lounge? It does kind of bother me that everything...
It really does look like a Venus flytrap. Like another mouth or something. It has an interesting roar. Wow, that was fast. Can you imagine actually blocking like that?
No. You mean him shooting me in the back and me just, like, warping around?
It almost reminds me of... Okay, so I was actually watching on television. They decided to have the Wonder Woman movie, as in the Wonder Woman series from the 60s.
Oh, wonderful.
And, you know, completely oblivious about civilization, ends up going there, and there's Nazis and such. And this one guy tries recruiting her for something akin to a circus. And I suppose back on their Amazonian island, they have this, I don't even know how they had guns, but they had this thing called, you know, guns and bracelets. And so most of the Amazons have the ability to block rapid shots, you know, as fast as bullets, and ricochet them off of their armbands. So here she does this, and it's funny because the Nazis really want to kill her because they believe that she's somehow protecting this one American pilot that had been in the hospital after destroying one of their German flyers. And it was interesting because this old lady is allowed to come on stage and bring a weapon of her own to test against Wonder Woman, and she brings out like a miniature Gatling gun. And of course everyone's like, oh, she can't possibly deflect all of these bullets, and sure enough, she does. And it's just like, look, I can't even imagine.
What? You mean when you're an old lady, you're not going to get yourself a miniature Gatling gun? You are not capitalizing on your old age ahead of time.
Also, I think, those things would be quite illegal nowadays.
Yeah.
Unless they're in a historical museum. But it was just... it was hilarious. Not quite as hilarious as the Wonder Woman music going around all the time. It was like some sort of jazz group or something.
I'd never have liked Wonder Woman as a hero. Like,
Aww.
I like her pseudo redesign that they're doing where she's actually wearing pants. And part of it is I could never take her seriously because of a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like...
Do you know what was one really interesting thing?
What?
You know how, like, there's practically nothing nerdy about my grandma?
She likes Wonder Woman?
Well, apparently when she was little, she would put on a red blanket and pretend that she was Wonder Woman.
Oh tits. Yes.
I was like, oh, Grandma, you're actually nerdy in some fashion.
I don't know. I guess my issues with Wonder Woman are, like... there are a couple of them. A, her outfit, her old outfit especially, annoys me. Mm-hmm. You know what?
No, I hear ya.
Because, like, the mini skirt, alright.
I find the invisible plane laughable at best.
Yes. Like, I don't even know how that isn't just a joke.
I mean, it was interesting because for a while, I don't know if she had the ability to fly, and then they made her... Can't she fly later on?
Yeah, well, in modern comics, she can just fly on her own power.
You see, because I think back then she couldn't. And I suppose that was her means of super stealth transportation.
So, I don't know if you noticed, but I can't seem to hurt this thing. Like, it's not taking damage.
Is there a weakness?
It's ice, if anything. But it's resisting my damage. Oh, it is taking damage. Yeah, it's just not taking much. Which I guess further supports my theory of...
They take more damage over time?
Well, once you take them down part way, then it gets easier. I don't know, I've never liked the Niskara Tyrant as a weapon. Not a weapon. An enemy. They always feel just...
Their heads are a little large for their frame.
I wish they were, like, actually just reasonably proportioned and interesting looking, as opposed to, like, kind of a Balrog, kind of a... Not even a Niskara, just kind of a Balrog dragon-looking thing.
I don't mind that it has an arm that can extend and such, but I think that creatures are far more menacing if they're large and have a small head versus sort of...
Hey, I counterblocked him.
You know?
Yeah.
Because they say that with a lot of creatures, the smaller heads and eyes and a bulky body is a lot more fearsome than large eyes and a head. It makes them look childish, in a way. Because technically, the closer you get to a equal head-body-leg ratio, or something akin to that, it's sort of like the premise of chibis and other things.
Yeah.
Those kind of proportions. Ooh.
Up down its mouth. Cut off its... everything. That hurt.
Now I know what a scream sounds like.
The Rancor?
No. So, there's like some sort of odd booming electronic sound that you hear throughout Man of Steel. That's supposed to be the, I think it's music. I suppose.
I don't even know what's happening here. I'm just, like, hitting it.
It fainted, and now you're smacking him in the jaw. It has no ability. It can't open its eye anymore, can it?
It sometimes can.
Oof. That smells bad.
Probably. What are you gonna do? There we go. He's got shitty aim, but I guess he does have his eyes closed, so, I mean...
You mean eye?
That's true. He even has a fat eyelid. This is so weird. I didn't...
Cyclops characters are
Nope.
interesting. Ah. I still like the Odyssey. Oh! Never mind. Ouch.
He's very non-threatening now.
Yeah, I still like the whole... Nobody blinded me. And all the other Cyclopses are like, okay. When Odysseus did that?
I don't think I've ever actually read the entirety of the Odyssey.
Oh, for shame.
It's so long. Like, all the
You know
old...
when it... I mean, then again, his adventures coming back from Troy, it's just like, what? This is better than the Battle of Troy. Granted, it's also fairly episodic. They encounter a lot of mythological creatures.
I guess.
But I just thought it was funny how, you know, he gets stranded on an island and...
Like, it's good material, I just don't remember the writing being particularly exciting. Though,
The problem is it's a translation of something really old, and there are probably numerous interpretations.
I will be quite honest, I do respect it for one specific thing. The Odyssey, I believe, was written by, like, a barrel maker or, like, a cobbler or something. Like, it was written by just some random schmuck.
What, you don't mean...
The Odyssey, I don't believe was actually written at all way back in the day. I think it was just randomly written by some dude.
Really? So it wasn't, like, Homer or anything?
See, I think Homer was just a pseudonym. I'd have to look this up. Maybe I'm wrong. I will report back on the next episode. But, there's, like, some very famous book, or book series, like one of the really old long ones, long before, like, authors were really a thing. Or at least, post, Library of Alexandria / middle of the Dark Ages, but, like, when there generally weren't authors outside of monasteries. Some guy wrote some really impressive book, just on his own, and he was a shoemaker, or, like, a cooper, which is a barrel maker, if you don't actually know that those two are the one and the same. Oh, sweet.
Ah, fate.
What am I gonna punch him with?
You have your own spears of light.
Oh, I see.
Hey.
I like this. They're just like giant stakes. He opens his eyes, and we've got a giant shield. Alright.
Shield
What's
of
my
fate.
next what's my next button?
XX. Go.
Hits. Only got plus 75%. Oh well.
And then
Hey, you know what I was talking about smushing? Or is he just going to do giant lasers on everyone? Blood lasers.
I think he's just gonna fall on everyone.
Okay.
There he rocks.
Yay! I guess this just is one giant murder hole. I guess that's what they get for summoning the giant fat bastard.
Run, fools! Run!
That's it. Your big scary trump card's gone, and that's it.
Squished all your forces, suckers. We really need new armor. We look stupid.
What happened to the music?
Yeah, I've noticed that the music kind of cuts out randomly. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
The Tuatha, they're gone. After 10 years, I can't believe they're finally gone. It's over. After all these years, the siege is broken, and we're alive. Thank the gods for sending you to us. This is a glorious day, but I have heard a bitter rumor in the wake of all of this. Is it true? Has Telera fallen? Then the rumors of her dishonor will finally be silenced. She gave everything to us in the end, and the world will know that. When we rebuild these walls, we'll name them after General Telera. Her memory will stand as long as the ramparts shine. But she never would have been here had you not delivered her to us. It can never be enough, but we hope you'll accept this as our thanks.
Don't I get a parade?
I'm going with that option.
There won't be any parades until the war is won. Tuatha still hold most of Cluricon, and over the years, they've infected every part of these swamps. Clearing them out isn't going to be easy, but we might have help. There are rumors of a small band of fighters harassing the Tuatha. Perhaps the hero of Mel Senshir can convince them to work with us. Good luck.
Yay!
Well, you just saved us all. Go do some more saving. We'll be here. That's a good little tarot card illustration. I like it. Though the eyelid doesn't look nearly as fat as it's supposed to be. Alright,
Our soldiers are doing their best out there, but it's still a nightmare. Watch out for those red-eyed
I want to talk to you.
bastards.
Alright. How many levels did we gain? Probably just one.
1 point available.
But, okay, I want to see what this does. Oh, special attacks from dodge for longsword and greatsword. I need to mess with that. And parry. Yeah, we have yet to really parry. Alright, and I need to put points into sorcery, I think. Because I want us to get up to this so we can do the delayed special attack? Oh no, that's a dodge attack. Where's the block attack for the chakrams? Maybe they don't have one. That'd be really unfortunate, and I would be unhappy.
Well, what's that with the 2 spinning lights? It looks like Pisces.
Which one?
The one above the center.
This one?
Down.
This one? Sphere of Reprisal? It's a sphere of protection, but anybody that hits me takes damage.
Oh, okay.
I haven't really messed with this spell yet. At some point I'll figure it out, but not right now.
You haven't looked at finesse at all, have you?
Nope. At some point we can switch back to being roguish and good looking, but not today. Today we'll just be kind of ugly.
Also, this episode's gone on for quite long.
Yeah, well, we were fighting a boss.
Mm-hmm. Makes you wonder how things are going to go from here on out.
What do we got after this? Because if we put one more point into this, we can get...
Just a warrior? Come on.
I like Crusader. Crusader is useful. Alright. So, that was fun. And more side quests. We will see you guys on the next episode of Kingdoms of Amalur. And I have actually no idea how far we are in this. And if I remember, I will mention who wrote that book and if Homer was really written by a Cooper. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Alright, see you guys on the next episode.